Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Monday, June 23rd. Coming up on Cullman Today, Ivy commends Wallace State, Cullman County applies for Community Development Block Grant, and Fairview Elementary to pilot agriscience program. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey commended Wallace State Community College and President Vicki Karlowicz for the college's outstanding accomplishments, including being named a Rising Star by the Aspen Institute for the 2025 Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence, making it one of the top 3 community colleges in the United States. Wallace State is the first community college in the state of Alabama to be a finalist for the Aspen Prize and has 6 times been named among the top 150 colleges in the nation. The commendation also noted Karlowicz's selection as an Aspen Fellow, recognizing her visionary leadership for the college and the community. Wallace State has also been named a military-friendly college, is an Achieving the Dream Leader College, and has been designated as a caring campus, has been ranked by Southern Business and Development among the top 3 institutions in the South for workforce development, was named a Center of Excellence by the National League for Nursing and the National Security Administration, and rated the top online community college in Alabama. Cullman Today reporter Annabelle Howes has our next story from the Cullman County Economic Development.
Cullman County is taking steps to secure federal funding for road improvements in qualifying areas through a Community Development Block Grant. The grant, offered by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, helps fund infrastructure upgrades in low to moderate income communities. To apply, Cullman County officials must first confirm eligibility by surveying neighborhoods where at least 51% of households meet income requirements. Staff from the Economic Development Office recently visited homes along County Roads 627, 628, 630, and parts of 702, collecting anonymous household data. Survey questions include household size, demographics, and income range, without asking for specific financial details. All information is kept strictly confidential and stored securely for up to 7 years. Reaching an 80% participation rate is crucial. Any unresponsive household is automatically counted as high income, which could disqualify the area from receiving funds. If approved, the grant will fund resurfacing projects using long-lasting materials, with work guided by the county's engineering standards. No additional right-of-way will be needed. Officials urge residents in targeted areas to take part in the survey, noting that community participation is key to securing these much-needed road improvements. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today.
Fairview Elementary will be adding an agriscience program for its kindergarten through 5th grade students as a weekly specialty class for all to attend. Elementary agriscience teacher Savannah Dutton said that the goal is to educate students on the ways of agriculture, to introduce them to local farms and farmers, and as a potential stepping stone to continue in ag through their school career. Dutton said she visited Fairview High School teacher Whitney Haynes last year to discuss the possibility of offering the program. Both from farm families, Haynes and Dutton have aligned the elementary ag curriculum to state science standards, giving students yet another opportunity to receive training with critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Dutton said that no grants were required to get the elementary ag program started, thanks to Cullman County School Superintendent Dr. Shane Barnett's approval and support to pilot the program for the first year. Barnett said he is very excited to support the pilot program at Fairview in a community where agriculture has been especially important for generations. And those are the top stories in Cullman today. Coming up, Auburn accrues more baseball and golf honors. Sports is next. Welcome back. Let's lead off today's sports segment with an update on the latest postseason honors earned by an Auburn baseball standout. Junior outfielder Ike Irish earned his third first-team All-American honor over the weekend, this time receiving the recognition from Baseball America. The 34th All-American in program history, Irish previously earned first-team recognition from Perfect Game and the American Baseball Coaches Association. He has also been named first-team All-SEC and ABCA first-team All-Southeast Region for the second straight season. He was also a semifinalist for both the Golden Spikes Award and Dick Hauser Trophy. Irish led the team in multiple offensive categories, including average, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, runs, hits, home runs, and total bases. He also finished the conference season ranked second in the league in batting average, on-base percentage, slugging, home runs, and total bases. Despite missing the first weekend of the SEC season, he also ranked top 5 in runs scored and hits. Irish's 13 home runs in SEC play were the most by an Auburn player since Josh Etheridge hit 13 home runs in 1997. Moving over to some golf news from the Plains, Jackson Koivun, a rising junior on the Auburn men's golf team, has officially qualified for the 2025 Walker Cup as the top-ranked amateur player in the world. Koivun will join the U.S. side for the event set for September 6th through 7th at Cypress Point Club in Pebble Beach, California. In just 2 seasons on the Plains, Koivun has compiled one of the most prolific resumes in program history. With 5 wins and 22 top 10 finishes in 26 starts, he's established himself as one of college golf's brightest young stars. As a freshman, Koivun became the first player in the history of the sport to capture all 3 National Player of the Year awards and the National Freshman of the Year award in the same season. He was voted SEC Freshman and Player of the Year as well as first-team All-American. He was just as good in year 2, going back-to-back as the SEC's low medalist. He once again earned SEC Player of the Year honors and was named a finalist for each National Player of the Year award before capping the season with first-team All-American honors. The United States leads the Walker Cup 39-9-1 all-time, and the Americans have been victorious in 4 consecutive cups. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, a touring farms tradition, all things blueberries, Wallace State announces fall on the farm trip, and summer library activities. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Reporter Annabelle Howes has our first of 4 with a 24-year touring farms tradition.
For 24 years, the North Alabama Agriplex has been giving kids a hands-on introduction to farming through its Touring Farms for Kids summer program. Designed for children ages 7 to 13, the 2-day camp takes participants across North Alabama to explore farms, gardens, and forestry operations. This year, more than 40 kids and parents toured local sites, including Riverwood Outdoors, Gleambrook Acres, and the Wallace State Horticultural Department. Campers harvested potatoes, picked kale and brought home plants, and earned tokens to spend at the Cullman Fest Hall Farmers Market. The program aims to help kids understand where their food comes from, connecting everyday meals to the hard work behind them. The camp is held each June, with days running from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and costs $60 per person. Registration is open to both kids and adults at www.agriplex.org. Next year marks the program's 25th anniversary, and organizers encourage families to join in and experience the rich agricultural heritage of Cullman County. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today.
The Cullman County Extension Office is set to host the Garden to Pantry Very Berry Workshop on Tuesday, July 1st from 1 to 4 p.m. at the County Extension Office in Cullman. The workshop is $15 per class and online registration is required. Dr. Kira Sims, Cullman County Extension Director, said the workshop will be focused on blueberries, where they will cover how to grow blueberry bushes in the home garden, including what type to grow, how to prepare the soil, and pruning. In addition to gardening techniques, attendees will learn how to preserve blueberries through hands-on demonstrations for canning and making blueberry jelly. With blueberries currently in season, Sims said the Extension Office wants people to learn how to make the most out of the berries and do so in a safe and nutritious way. Registration is available online at www.aces.edu/go/5071. The Wallace State Community College Alumni Association recently announced plans for a one-day trip to enjoy the bounty of the fall harvest. The Fall on the Farm trip is planned for Wednesday, September 24th, with stops to pick apples at Scott's Orchard in Hazel Green and sunflowers at Hubert Family Farms in New Market, as well as lunch at Mildred's Restaurant in Ardmore, a restaurant voted one of the top 20 buffets in America by Yelp. Guests will enjoy a wagon ride at Scott's Orchard, where they'll be able to pick a quarter peck of apples and sample fresh apple products from the farm store. At Hubert Family Farms, guests will gather sunflowers and zinnias to bring home. The cost of the trip, which includes the fruit, flowers, lunch, and transportation, is $139. The deadline to register is September 10th. To secure a seat, visit www.WSCCalumni.org/farm or contact LaDonna Allen at 256-352-8071. Trips offered by the Wallace State Alumni Association are open to the public. The main branch of the Cullman County Library System will be hosting multiple free events in conjunction with its summer reading program. The Library Systems Assistant Director Shelby Creekmore said there will be two special programs for the summer reading program next week. The Color Our World event will be Tuesday, June 24th at 10 a.m., where the library will host the Cook Museum with their Ambassador Animals exhibit featuring turtles. On Thursday, June 26th at 10 a.m., the Alabama Extension will present Eat a Rainbow, a program about colorful foods. Other upcoming events are Sneed's Farmhouse on July 1st and Barry Stewart Mann the Storyteller on July 3rd. There are no fees for the public to attend these programs. Also, participants do not need to bring anything to attend the program. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at your weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who lost their lives this week. Catherine Mann, 70, of Hanceville, passed away Friday, June 20th. Memorial service is incomplete at this time. Mary Leah Moss, 61, of Cullman, passed away on Thursday, June 19th. Funeral service will be held on Wednesday, June 25th at 1 p.m. at First United Methodist Church. She will lie in state from noon until the service time at 1 p.m. Visitation will be on Tuesday, June 24th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Moss Service Funeral Home. Kenneth Red Griffin, 78, of the Blair community, passed away on Saturday, June 21st. Funeral service will be at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, June 24th at Bethlehem West Baptist Church, with interment in Blair Methodist Cemetery. The family will receive friends on Tuesday at the church from noon to 3 p.m. Donna Sue Smock, 75, of Vinemont, passed away on Wednesday, June 18th. Services will be planned for a later date. Kirby William Breedlove, 78, of Vinemont, passed away on Friday, June 20th. There are no planned services at this time. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Monday will be sunny with a high near 93, with heat index values as high as 101. Monday night, mostly clear with a low around 73. Tuesday, sunny skies with a high near 96. Tuesday night, mostly clear with a low around 74. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.